What's the challenge for you guys upcoming this week? I think Monday, Tuesday, you got the two best teams in the conference coming in.
Yeah, we're going to have to play a lot better. This was great to get a couple of home wins and build some momentum, but now we've got to really put it together against two great teams. So in a back-to-back. So very difficult circumstances with both teams fighting for playoff positioning. So, there's not going to be any letdown from either of those opponents, but it's good for us. We've got to be ready for the playoffs ourselves. So might as well, face a couple of great teams and sharpen up.
Steve, James Hill with BNC Sports. You put 5 guys had double figures, and the bench really played well. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, it's a game where, we got into a good groove, and obviously, OKC is, they got a lot of young guys and developmental players. They're trying to sort through, who's going to be there and, and going into next year. And so they were vulnerable for sure to some execution and as they go through the learning process. So I thought our guys did a good job of executing, particularly in the first half. And then, we got a little careless with the ball in the fourth quarter, but it was a good night for our bench to get some minutes and feel good about themselves.
The lead you guys built meant none of the starters played more than 30 minutes. How helpful is that with the back-to-back you have ahead?
Yeah, it's good, and we'll have tomorrow off, so the guys will come in Monday morning for a shoot-around, and it's good for guys not to have to play too many minutes and to get into a good rhythm offensively. So we're coming in Monday night with some confidence and some rest, and we'll see what we can do.
Steve, do you know what happened with Jordan's hand?
I don't, but he said he was fine. So, but I haven't talked to him.
How much are you monitoring what's going on with the 7 seed?
Oh, I'm watching everything. I watched the game last night, and I'm watching Memphis and San Antonio and New Orleans, and so we're scoreboard watching, we're game watching. It's going to go right down to the wire, it looks like.
As you have, kind of this week build up to at this point, you pretty much know you'll probably be somewhere in the play-in. Are you sending advanced scouts or having your different coaches look at the various matchups and start to build that plan out?
We our advanced scout Scott Vaughn is he's been watching all of these teams very closely, and then we have individual coaches who are assigned various opponents. So we're on it. We're watching all these teams, and we'll be ready for whatever matchup comes our way. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good night. Happy Mother's Day.
Few players in here shortly.
And only had them shoot about 40%.
It's something that we've been taking pride in all year, is trying to be a great defensive team. And this last couple of weeks, I think we've been doing a great job of that since that Dallas game. And tonight we executed our game plan and did a decent job on the boards. We got a couple times and we were fouling a little bit too much, but overall I think we did a good job of keeping them frustrated and getting stops and running.
Has that Dallas game been a marker for you guys of something that was kind of embarrassing and something you don't want to repeat again?
Well, definitely. No, I think that game we wasn't ready to play. Since then, we just came with more of a competitive edge. Each game, every game we play right now is important, and we got to approach it like that. And I think we learned our lesson from that game. We've been doing better since.
You're playing a lot more minutes these past couple of weeks with the smaller rotation, and you said that your body feels good, but have you been doing anything with your prep or having to do any additional recovery or just to make sure that you're staying healthy and stuff?
No. I've been prepared for this all year. I did all my prep work and rehab and everything in the summertime, prepare myself to play a lot of minutes when I needed to. And I've been in great shape all year. And I've been feeling great since I came back, since my ankle. And so this year I've been feeling good. So I haven't had to do much extra, just continue to take care of my body, sticking to my routine, trusting the training staff and trusting the work that I put in has been paying off for me. So been feeling great. Continue to work on my body, continue to work on my game, and continue to be ready for whatever comes.
How big was getting these 2 wins at home when you consider these next 2 games against the Jazz and the Suns are kind of, obviously the top 2 teams in the West?
I think it was really important for us to every game right now. Every chance we had a chance to get a win is important, especially defending home court. We got our crowd back. It's important that we give the fans a great show and protect home court. That's been a staple of the Warriors the last few years, or since I've been here. We always want to protect home court. We had one of the best home court advantages, so just trying to start that back up and build some momentum going to these next 2 games and play some great teams, 2 top teams in the West. So we're playing for a lot, so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a good chance to see where we're at and continue to get better and build good habits.
Kevon, James Hill with BNC Sports. You boxed out. You went up to the glass and pulled down 12 boards. Can you talk about playing your game and helping the Warriors win?
That's my role in this team is to rebound, defend, set screens, and do all the small things. So, they had Moses Brown is a young big, is pretty good offensive rebounder. So that was my challenge tonight, to try to keep him off the glass. And as part of our team, we've been a little bit smaller, so everybody has a gang rebound. And I feel it's my job to try to get as many rebounds as possible to help our team win. So I feel like I did a good job of the last couple of games. Got to continue it. We got some real good bigs coming up. So got to keep it up and keep boxing out, keep doing the small things.
Thanks, Kevon. All right, we're ready for Steph Curry. Name and affiliation will be up here in just a minute.
OKC is a struggling team. You guys did exactly what you were supposed to do tonight. But are there things that you're seeing right now, the way that you're executing these games, that makes you really encouraged for the playoffs?
Yeah, we just want to continue to build good habits and understanding how this team, with the guys that we have available, is going to win games, and how we're going to do it on both ends of the floor. So, yeah, they're not a good team, and they've got a lot of young guys, and we've played really well against them 3 times this year, but the focus is on what you need to do in order to beat a team like that. You could slip up and miss shots and be undisciplined on defense and foul and all that, and then it becomes a game, and then you still might win down the stretch. But what it matters is the intentions of how you're going to do it. And we only had 2 turnovers at halftime, and for us, obviously, that's a big sign of focus and execution, and that for us is huge.
Steph, with being as accomplished as you are, you won MVPs, championships, what do you see in the future for future goals that you set for yourself that you want to accomplish?
I have no idea. It's all about what's happening now. It's the way that I've been successful and the way that I've approached the game and enjoy what I get to do. Worry about the future when it comes. Every moment that I get to play is, it's just an opportunity to keep pushing the envelope and just putting in the work, man. I don't really look at anything other than what's happening right now.
Steph, how important for you as a team is to bring the same intensity until the end of the season, and how important is to bring the best basketball of your season at this point?
It's huge. We talked about, over the last couple of months that we want to peak at the right time. And, we dealt with a lot of adversity recently. We've had guys that have been out that were huge parts of our rotation. We've had a guy step up, and, we understand what we have available right now and how we're going to win games at this point in the season. Just got to come with it with great energy, the best we can every night down the stretch. And play in tournament playoffs, just try to get as greedy as possible.
Hi, Steph. Here from Argentina. Congrats on the win and this amazing night. For the first time in your career, the Warriors are fighting for the last playoff slots. Clay, James, Eric, Kelly, and now Damian are injured. Which is their emotional role in these finals regular season games?
It's the next minute mentality. Like we said, we've been dealt with a lot of adversity, and a lot of other teams have been in that same kind of boat. But we're playing 8 guys right now for the most part, and we understand what it's going to take for us to win, and that is bringing good energy, and they flying all over the court on both ends of the floor, sharing the ball, guys having confidence. So until we do get some guys back, it's all we got, and we gotta show up. Because this is obviously the most important time of the season.
Steph, the bench helped out. JP chipped in 16. Juan T chipped in 12. Guys were helping out offensively, and they help the cause every game. But can you just talk about the guys that help out and help win games?
Like I said, it's an 8-man rotation right now for the most part, and everybody's going to have a part in us winning. It's not just going to be me scoring, doing my part. It's not just going to be Draymond, playing that well-rounded game and inserting himself on defense. Loon, Bays, JP, Wanty, Mike, Wiggs, obviously. Everybody has a certain role, and we have a certain expectation of, again, what it's going to take for us to win until we do get some more guys back, and we don't know how long that's going to be. So there's kind of a power in that, knowing that this is what we got. We got enough to win. Let's go do it. And that's the mentality you got to have at this point.
Respect. Oh.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.